Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And real quick, this is going to be a pretty straightforward video. So if you guys are not aware at this point, I imagine you are. I'm probably the last one to touch on it, to be honest with you. LR, Blue Kaioken Goku, and Evolution Blue Vegeta are on their way to Global Dokkan. We got the data download, last night while I was sleeping, about 3 in the morning my time. We got the data download. So, lo and behold, they are on their way in a mere 8 hours from now. It is 5:03 p.m., so that is the usual time. You know, the 3 a.m. drop, right? That's pretty standard stuff. So, quickly, what I want to do is I want to go over the card, and then I want to go over the banner. So let's go ahead and check out the card. All right, so as always, big time shout out to the Dokkan Wiki. They are awesome. I love them. So they lead Desperate Struggle, or All Out Struggle is the name of the card, I guess the full translation that they decided to do. And if we look at this card, man, they just seem ridiculously busted, but you know, a Should You Summon is coming later, right? We'll just stick around to the end of the video if you haven't decided already. So they are the all-out struggle category leader, or joined forces. Now, joined forces is not to be kind of sloughed off. I felt like this category when it came out was absolutely bananas, dude. It's got the likes of Kale and Caulifla on it, you know, Gohan and Goten, like some of the most ridiculously powerful units in the game, and people just slough it off. Now, the one thing it needs some more support units. It needs, so in the similar way to like how Full Power was before Omega Shenron, like it really needs a top tier support unit to kind of bring it all together, because a lot of those joined forces units are not going to link up particularly well, but it is still a powerful category, no doubt about that. And 150% key 3, not too shabby. So they greatly raise attack and defense. On their 12 key super, cause colossal damage and lower attack. Really good for like Super Battle Road. And again, same thing. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then lowers attack and defense. They're also an active skill unit. I mean, they're honestly, they're so good. Attack and defense 70%, and then so on their big time LR stats, if we look here, I mean, that's significant. And they're getting an additional attack and defense 7% per key sphere obtained, so they are a nuking type unit, so they're going to perform really, really well when you get them orbs, and particularly when you get them rainbow orbs, because they have a chance of performing a critical hit plus 7%, key 2, and launches an additional attack up to 3 per rainbow key sphere obtained. So per rainbow key sphere obtained, they're getting key 2, and then up to 3 additional attacks. So they could potentially get you... So if you got them 3 rainbow key spheres, they could do their super attack. They could then do 3 additional normals, and then they could potentially do their 4th attack being a super attack from the hidden potential system. And then, of course, they are getting that chance of performing a critical hit plus 7%. So they are honestly ridiculous. Now, their active skill is quite interesting because they get key plus 24, so an automatic guaranteed 24 key super. We know that that's an additional 30% in power when you're talking about, you know, the difference between a 23 key super and a 24 key super is that, right? It's a 30% increase in power. So that is significant, right? And they're getting a separately calculated attack and defense, or excuse me, attack plus 70%. So similar to LR Tech Broly, except way more. And then, of course, defense minus 50%. So that's the interesting part. The whole idea is if you're using this active skill, man, you better hope that there's nothing left behind you, because they're going to get slaughtered. That defense minus 50% is basically, again, separately calculated. That's like a defense minus 100% buff, so, or debuff. And that is for 1 turn and can be activated when HP is 50% or less, once only. No turn restriction on that, which is nice. I would definitely say they have some pretty good links. Super Saiyan, Godly Power, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, TOP, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. A lot of just top tier attack links. The one place they're going to struggle is they definitely are going to need like an orb changer or something on rotation with them, or at the very least like one of your floating options is an orb changer, because they rely so heavily on getting key spheres because they only have that TOP link. So they're going to link up quite well with like the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. I could actually see them throwing him on this banner, but we'll go over that at the end of this video. So, and then their categories: Universe Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Reps Universe 7, Join Forces, Kamehameha, and All Out Power. I thought that was really cool they gave them the Kamehameha category because it does have Vegeta in the card. I felt like they could have easily shafted them out of that category and did not. And then, of course, the TUR actually is a different card. You can see it here. It's only Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, but obviously, you know, unless you're DeTruth, you know, or you're Nolar or whatever, you're not going to have the TUR at all. And probably you won't have the TUR for years and years, so we don't need to go over that. But obviously everything else you would expect. So the 12 key multiplier 150%, 24 key is 200%. And then they have, so the active skill. If they do, active skills are always calculated separately from passive skills, meaning their additional attack plus 70% would result in a total boost of attack plus 189%. And 11.9% with each key sphere obtained. That is absolutely absurd. That is an extremely high amount with their big LR stats. But they are top tier. But what I want to do now is go over their banner. And I think that that is going to be the ultimate deciding factor of should you summon. Now, here we are yet again on the Dokkan Wiki. Always big shout out to them. If we look at this banner, dude, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So obviously we know that this unit is top tier, one of the best in the game. However, if we look at this banner, if this banner does not change at all, I think that, to be honest with you, if you're like a free-to-play, maybe this is like your favorite unit in the game and you want them really bad. Maybe drop a couple multis, but just a quick reminder of things that are coming up in the future, like the very near future. So you're going to have, more than likely, we're going to have a New Year's step-up banner sometime between now and the end of the year. If you want that guaranteed LR at the end, that is 200 stones, no questions asked. That's actually quite a good banner for like a free-to-play player, but I think I'm probably going to skip the step-up summon this year unless they add a lot of units to it or something. Like if they add, I don't know, like everything from... If they add stuff beyond like Namek Goku and stuff, I might consider summoning on it. But last year, I remember I couldn't use a ton on it because the LRs and the Dokkan Festival exclusives had not been updated in a while. But anyway, it's still a good banner for sure, the step up. It's a guaranteed LR and 200 stones. We all know that's really good. So you've got that coming up. You're going to want SS4 Gogeta. He'll probably be along come February. We're going to have Saiyan Day coming up in March. I mean, like, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, we have Fizz transforming Frieza, the Angel Golden Frieza. He is ridiculously powerful. We've just got so many summons coming our way. LR Jiren is going to be thrown in the mix there. Remember that these guys are going to also be on the Tanabata banner. It's just, it's so tough for me to tell you to summon on this banner when you look at the cards, and honestly, Krillin is nothing really to write home about. It's good that he has a summonable card now. Like an SSR, that is, but he's alright, you know, he's got a chance to stun, he's got like a medium chance to evade attacks. I mean, he's decent, right? He's pretty good. And then you got LR Gohan and Goten and Fizz Beerus. They are obviously still top tier LR and TUR respectively. Beerus in particular, dude, is just absurdly powerful. And the Go Bros, no doubt they are as well. I actually do hope to pull copies of both of them. But then if you look at the last few units, the last literally 7 units on the banner, UI Goku, Transforming Goku, Transforming Vegeta, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Jiren, and Angel Golden Frieza. Dude, that is rough. That is a rough banner if I have ever seen one. That is not really that good of a banner. I hate to break it to you guys. Yeah, the first 4 units are fine. But dude, if you pull anything beyond those first 4 units, and again, unless you're a brand new player, free to play, maybe you literally have only all of those at, you know, 55% or whatever. But you've got a unit in UI Goku that has quite literally just been straight up replaced. You've got Transforming Goku. Again, he's straight up been replaced like many times over at this point. That Transforming Vegeta, he's still pretty useful. He is a Pure Saiyans leader. Same thing with the Evolution Blue Vegeta. But it definitely, Evolution Blue Vegeta, there are better Blue Vegetas. Remember, he starts out as just a Blue Vegeta. Way better Blue Vegetas in the game at this point. And we could potentially be getting one for the 6-year anniversary. Jiren, again, he's going to straight up be replaced come, you know, the end of the month. And then Int Golden Frieza, man. He ain't really cutting it anymore. There's been several Resurrected Warriors leaders at this point beyond him. So if you do not have any Resurrected Warriors, I mean, I guess he could be useful to you, but guys, I just think that, to me, not to mention, before I move on to that point, this is a 10 featured unit banner, dude. So that's not really good rates. This is not just going to be like, oh yeah, I threw, you know, 4 multis, 5 multis to the banner and pulled the unit I want. It's like, no, not really. Not unless you get supremely lucky. You know, the average, I'll just put it to you this way. The average of pulling the main featured Dokkan Festival exclusive on just a straight up 7 featured unit Dokkan Fest banner is like 700, 750 stones. Anything beyond that, you're kind of getting boned. But dude, on a 10 featured unit banner, if you really, really want these guys, you better have, you know, deep pockets, or you better have 1,000 stones plus saved up, because it's going to be tough. I'm gonna take my chances. But dude, if I get shafted on this banner, it's my own god blessed fault, dude, because I know in my heart that this is not a good banner. I'm gonna take the risk, and also I'm a content creator, so, you know, important for me to make content for the channel. That being said, we are gonna get a fair amount of free-to-play stones, I would wager, in this celebration. Gonna have a couple Easy A's coming our way, probably Easy A Khalifa and Easy A Kale. They might keep the, I think they're probably gonna be on this banner. I don't know that they are in the data or not. I didn't check. But I would wager they are coming very, very soon. We're going to be getting an update to Battlefield. Like, there's going to be some solid chances for some free-to-play stones, dude. But I'd tell you straight up, man, I'd save your stones. Honestly, I would save your stones. These are going to be one of these units. These guys. They're going to be back, like, probably on Saiyan Day in March. They're going to be back on any banner they want to make 8 featured units. They'll throw these guys on there to, you know, decrease your rates of pulling the main featured unit. And that's just kind of how it's going to be, you know, moving forward. They're going to be on a lot of banners. I know that they are very, very good. Like, obviously, we went through their card. They're super strong. But I'm going to say my final verdict is this is a big skip. Especially if you're low on stones, dude. Big skip. Big skip. Save it for the step-up banner. Save it for, you know, SS4 Gogeta. Save it for transforming Frieza. Both of those banners, dude, are ridiculous. Even this new STR Bojack. Dude, STR Bojack is absurdly strong. Like, defensively, he's absurdly powerful, and his banner is super, super good. But, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Big time skip. Slap a like if you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's not what you wanted to hear, but consider subscribing if you are new. I love you guys, and thank you so very much for your support. It means the world, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Later.